When it comes to finding local craft beer, there are as many New England microbreweries as there are types of beers. Jack's Abbey Brewing is setting themselves apart by doing things a little differently.
The beers are unique because we only brew lagers here, so we have a very traditional German-style approach to fermenting, conditioning, and packaging all our beer.
You have stouts, porters, India pale ales, regular pale ales, that's all in ale. Lagers, traditionally kind of your German style beers are lagers, but we kind of experiment with a lot of different lager styles and some that we kind of just make up. It's a little bit unique and there aren't a lot of people doing it, but that's kind of why we love it.
Based out of Framingham, Massachusetts, Jack's Abbey Brewing is a family business run by Jack, Eric, and Sam Hendler.
The real story is that originally the family had an ice company, so it was a family business in New York. When I had the opportunity to open a brewery, it was really a good fit because I can run the brewery operations, my brother Sam runs the sales end, and then my brother Eric runs the business end.
Jack is my oldest brother, Abby is his wife, so Jack's Abby, that's why we spell Abby without an E. When Jack and Abby got married, Jack brewed all the beer for the wedding. This was years before we opened, and they called it Jack's Abbey Brewing, and that name just stuck as we were going through the whole process.
Jack studied brewing in Chicago and Germany, earning a degree in brewing technology.
You know, there's so much science, there's so much process engineering that goes into brewing that it's important to have a good background to be able to run a brewery properly. You take 4 main ingredients, you're taking barley, or malted barley, water, hops, and yeast, and you're mixing them together. What makes what we do here unique is the process, the control, the equipment that make it happen. So batch to batch, we need to be able to turn over a consistent product that has the highest quality.
Although Jack's Abbey only brews lagers, you may be surprised just how many varieties they come up with.
We have 5 year-round beers, we always have a seasonal, and then we do specialty beers every single month. Our kind of flagship year-round beer is the Hoponius Union IPL. So it's an India Pale Lager. We're using a lot of those big aromatic hops like an IPA, but again, you get that clean, nice lager finish. We do seasonals right now. We have our Lashes Lager. It's a hoppy amber lager, great for the winter. It's full bodied but has a nice bitterness. Right now we just released Kiwi Rising, which is a beer that we use all New Zealand hops in. Super hoppy, aggressive, aromatic, bitter. It's 8% alcohol. It's a really fun beer. It's exciting. It's different. So that's what we're really trying to do with our specialty beers. Really unique, different brews.
The Hendlers use mostly locally sourced ingredients in their brews.
We have a bunch of different ways that we try and get local ingredients into our beers. The first way, in every batch, we have a portion of the grain we use is grown in the Northeast and malted in Hadley, Massachusetts. In the fall, we get a couple harvest beers out. So we do our wet hop beer where our parents actually grow hops on the family farm. We pick those hops and brew with them in the same day. Most hops that we use year-round are dried and pelletized before we use them. This is using whole hops right off of the vine. We also obviously do that pumpkin beer every fall, which is a big hit. We get pumpkins from Volante Farms over in Needham, and they help us prep them and puree them and use them right in the kettle.
These brews are available in stores and restaurants throughout Massachusetts, but you can also find them in the Jack's Abbey tasting room.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts of the brewery operations is having this tasting room here. So we have it's not big, but it is about 600 square feet. We get a really great crowd in here every weekend. We're open Wednesday through Saturday, 12 to 8, and you can try a couple beers, you can grab a pint if you want, a little bit more of a specific beer, and you can take home growlers as well as our normal bottles. This is the only place you can get a growler of our beer. And also on Saturdays we do tours. So every Saturday, 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock on the hour, you come by, you don't have to sign up, just come on in, we'll announce there's a tour going out, take you through the whole operation.
For more information, visit the Jack's Abbey Brewing website.